Since this island is completely uninhabited, I can confidently say I am the only person on here right now. I'm sure you're wondering how exactly I got here. It all started with a 2-hour flight from Bangkok to Phuket, which cost me $60. I'm including the price because that's a thing that you guys seem to enjoy. Then a 1.5-hour van ride to the very south of Phuket to be picked up by a small boat and taken to a liveaboard. If you're unfamiliar, it's basically a boat that's been turned into a hotel, usually for the purpose of scuba diving. That's what I'm using it for. And then overnight, the boat took us all the way down here, and it took about 8 hours, which I did not mind because I was sleeping. And that leaves me here, on a giant boat in the Indian Ocean, right next to a small island called Koh Racha Noi, which is completely uninhabited, believe it or not. I mean, it's absolutely ginormous, as you can see. It just keeps going and going and going. Like I said, it's a liveaboard, so it comes with all different types of amenities. There's a decent sized kitchen, and right next to it is a pretty big seating area because there are more than 20 people on this boat. Then you go downstairs, and this is where everyone's scuba equipment is kept. And then this is also where we put on our equipment. And then we just jump off the back of the boat. Here are the community bathrooms. There are 5 total on the boat. It acts as a toilet and a shower. The shower head's on the wall, and you control the temperature using this small water heater, and then the water just drains right here in the corner on the floor. And the great thing is that you always have a nice view outside for your shower. Everything in here, including the toilet paper and trash, are waterproof because you take showers in here. Right next to the bathrooms is a hallway behind 2 doors, and this is where all of the bedrooms are. Mine is the first one on the left. I have a small bed. Comes with a nice air conditioner, which is a must. Under the bed has storage as well. It comes with a life jacket, which hopefully does not come in handy. I don't know if you guys can hear, but the engine's right on the other side of this wall, or it's the generator underneath. I can't really tell, but the floor is constantly vibrating. You get used to it after a while. It's not that big of a deal. We also have 2 outlets and a bedside lamp. Now we're gonna go upstairs. And then here is the top deck, which I just discovered is even up here. It's not a very popular spot for people to hang out because 1, it's incredibly hot. My feet are burning as I stand up here. And then 2, because it's completely exposed to the sun. People are gonna get burnt and stuff. So it's not a very popular spot, even though I feel like it'd be really nice if maybe it was a little cloudy to hang up here. 5 minutes after saying that, I'm back on the roof, ready to jump off and swim to the island. But you can see right here, there's a platform on the side. So we're gonna climb over and then jump into the water. It doesn't even look like it's deep enough, but I was just swimming down there, so I know it is. Our friends are cheering us on from the beach. They swam all the way over there after jumping. It's about like 20 feet, I would guess. All right, after about a 5-minute swim, I've arrived. Look at how clear this water is. I feel like you could survive on this island because it has a lot of things. There's a coconut right here. I really wouldn't want to drink this one specifically, but they have them. There's some random washed up rope, which I feel like could be useful for something. And there's also a goat on the island that I saw from the boat. There is a goat on the cliff. I have no idea how it got here, but they have goats. And I also found a really weird looking fruit. I'm not exactly sure what it is. Maybe you guys could tell me. Since this island is completely uninhabited, I can confidently say I am the only person on here right now. And it feels pretty great. I declare this as my own. And there's the boat that I'm living on. As you can see, it's a pretty decent size. This water is so incredibly clear. Oh, I found a hermit crab, guys, look. Oh, it's okay, I won't bother you. I feel like this is about as close to paradise as you can get. A completely isolated island with no one on it. The beach all to yourself. Crystal clear water. White sand. And also this sand is so mushy and so soft. Your feet just sink into it. Look how deep my footprints are. Mom and Dad, when you guys visit, I am certainly taking you here, without a doubt. Here we go, back to the boat. Yeah, you want to? It's a much more difficult swim back than it was to there because the current is going towards the island. So I had to swim against against the current. So we're in basically the middle of nowhere, as you guys can see. And some fishermen happened to come by with some fresh fish. And someone from our boat decided to go out and go buy some from them. Over there, there's another boat over there of like a family, I think. But the fishermen are selling fish to them as well. So it looks like we're gonna get some fresh fish for dinner, which is exciting. Now it's time for a snack before our first dive. Every day we get 3 snacks and 3 meals. Reason being, scuba diving and just swimming in general burns a lot of calories, so you need to make sure you're eating enough. And as you can see, snack actually means small meal. They had all different kinds of meats, salsas, and rice, with the traditional Thai jelly dessert on the side. It's called num dang, and it's just coconut jelly with some sala syrup all over the top. Hi friends, so I'm on top of the boat now that it's not incredibly sunny. It's actually bearable to be up here. I'm getting ready to go for a night dive with everybody. This is my first time going for a night dive. It's kind of terrifying because, I mean, the ocean in and of itself is terrifying already, and then you're going at nighttime, so combine the two and it's gonna be freaky. Here we go, let's do this. Look at that dark abyss below me. All right guys, here goes my first night dive. Wish me luck. I was turning the corner around some coral when everyone was flickering their flashlights on me, so I knew that I was either in danger or they found something really cool. So either way, I swam to their direction. And when I went around the corner, I looked into this coral cave and I saw a giant sleeping turtle. I saw a pufferfish using coral as beds while they were sleeping, and I saw this more than once. But apparently not all pufferfish were sleeping at this time. About 15 minutes after my close contact with the turtle, I decided to come back and pay it a visit, and this time it decided to come out and say hello. And this is not slowed down, this is actually how slow it was moving through the water. At first I thought that we were annoying it with our flashlights, but it seemed kind of curious. It started hanging around our legs and swimming really close to everybody. It even let me get a closer look. But eventually it swam to the surface away forever. Alright guys, so I just surfaced. I wanted to give my raw reaction. It is so amazing diving at nighttime. You'd think it'd be extremely terrifying because you can't really see much. It feels like you're on another planet, honestly. Now it's time for dinner. We are having the fish that we bought from the fishermen earlier today, an egg salad with liang leaves, southern style pork, rice noodles, a coconut curry, which is my absolute favorite, and some spicy shrimp salad. Welcome to the opposite side of Koh Rach Hanoi. We just went from here to here overnight. For breakfast, I got some peanut butter toast. They had eggs and a bunch of other options, but I'm not very hungry. And I also got some coffee, which is delicious. Guys, that is about 50 to 60 feet down, and you can see the coral at the bottom, just clear as day, but that's nothing. The majority of the coral is over here, and all around you can see all the black patches. I haven't really mentioned this on my channel, but for a long time I studied sign language by myself, and it's never really come in handy because I've never met a deaf person in real life, like ever. But since I started diving, I'm sure you know where this is going, it's come in handy because I can actually have full conversations underwater in rough sign language. It's not perfect by any means. I'm not claiming that it is. So underwater, I'm gonna talk to you guys in my sign language and just translate on the screen exactly what I'm saying. Now it's time for my first day dive. It's time to deflate my BCD and just sink with the help of my weights. Making sure to equalize my ears every few feet just to keep them from imploding. I had a video of a stonefish, but I cannot find it to save my life. It really speaks to their camouflage. So here's a picture of one instead. They are actually the most venomous fish, literally ever. So you definitely don't want to touch one. Only problem is that they blend in very well, which is just another reason not to touch coral. Here we have another venomous favorite, the lionfish. As long as you don't bother them, they won't bother you. I am currently at 16.7 meters. The deepest that I can go is 18 meters or 60 feet. Would expand in my body and kill me. My dive instructor interrupted my explanation. While diving, it is very important to take what is called a safety stop, usually at around 5 meters. This is due to the water pressure while you're under there. The pressure allows nitrogen to accumulate in your body over time, which is completely fine while you're underwater, but very dangerous if you're not underwater. So once you're about to end your dive, you can just stay at around 5 meters to give that nitrogen some time to escape your body, and then you're free to swim up. If you make a mistake and swim up too quickly, then you could get the bends, which is extremely dangerous. So, safety stop. And here are some of the snacks that were provided after the dive. But this is the end of part 1. Boy, I had a lot of footage. But don't worry, part 2 will be up next week, continuing the adventures on the boat, and I saw a ton of really cool places that I'm excited to share with you guys. Until then, I would like to say a big thank you to everyone who supports the channel on Patreon. Thank you guys so very much. I greatly appreciate all of your support. Because of you, I'm able to continue making content and show you guys all of the beautiful places that the world has to offer. So thank you so very much. And an extra special thank you goes to Scott Becker, Eric Fast, Scott Ashley Smith, Michael Posh, Scott Sweaters, Britt Saunders, and Johan Gittens. Once again, thank you guys so very much. I greatly appreciate it. I'm excited to see you in my next video. Peace out. I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, whatever time it is when this video reaches you. Bye-bye.